Happy Friday again, y'all. You have just tuned into the I's Married Now show, okay? And you're on channel 100, aka 100, okay? And the network you're on is called EMN, okay? Not NBC, okay? Not TBS, not Bravo, honey, but you are on EMN network, aka I's Married Now, honey. All right, y'all. So I'm coming back at y'all again. I just thought I'd come on here and just tell y'all about how the devil, okay, also known as the enemy, okay, also known as Satan, okay. Honey, let me tell you how he tried to trick a sister up, okay. All right, now I told y'all I got me a toolbox, okay. And my toolbox got a lot of tools, weapons, and armor in it, okay? I have everything that I need, okay, to fight against the devil, okay? And I will always win, okay? Because I actually have more power than the devil, okay? I really did. Also, I was told, okay, by the Lord, honey, by reading his word, that no weapon formed against me, I's Married Now, shall prosper, okay? No weapon formed against me shall prosper, okay? So with all that being said, okay, and with all that knowledge I have in reference to that area, okay, why, okay, did he try to trick a sister? Okay? Now, what had happened was... Honey, he tried some game on me this morning, honey. He must be mad at mama. But I got him. Okay, so let me tell you how he tried to get mama. I'm going to put my stuff away while I'm telling y'all. First of all, it started off this morning. Now, I already told y'all that whenever the devil or the enemy know that you have a weakness, he will work on that, honey, until he can't work no more, okay? And my weakness is laying in that bed and not getting up and doing what I'm supposed to do, okay? And honey, my alarm went off at 5 o'clock. And I got up. Okay, alarm went off at 5 o'clock. What did I do? Now he trying to mess with my little thought. But honey, I'm going to get this story out, okay? Okay, devil. I'm going to get this story out, honey. It's just a temporary loss of memory right now, honey. But it's called temporary, okay? All right, so. All right, I hit my snooze button. Okay, now y'all know I didn't move my alarm away from my bed. Because I said if I actually got to get up to turn it off, then I'll be up. Well, honey, it's away from the bed. It was set for 5. Honey, I hit the snooze, okay? Now, after I hit the snooze, I laid back down. I couldn't go back to sleep because I actually wasn't feeling good. For some reason, I felt a little nauseated, and it wasn't even the cold that I had been dealing with. I just felt a little sick, okay? So I'm laying there, and I couldn't really go back to sleep, but it's almost like I kind of dozed off a little bit. And for some reason I heard like a knock. Okay, now if you hear somebody knocking on your door, you know, oh, that's somebody knocking on the door. Or if they tapping on your window, you know, oh, that's somebody, you know, tapping on the window. But the knock that I heard, it wasn't like, oh, somebody at the door. Who in the world at the door this time of morning? It wasn't that kind of knock. But it was a knock. And I kind of, you know, it startled me a little bit and I jumped. But like I said, it was just like I knew it wasn't a knock at the door. So it wasn't like I was jumping up to go see who at the door that time of morning. But it was a knock. And immediately I jumped up out that bed. Okay. I said, thank you, Lord. Because as far as I'm concerned, that was the Lord knocking. Okay. Telling me, get on up. Okay. I got up, honey. I Went back to my alarm clock to turn that snooze off so it wouldn't ring. Okay, I ain't even need that snooze, honey. That knock, I heard that knock. I'm trying to tell y'all. But I knew it wasn't a knock at the door, but it was a knock, and it startled me. Because like I said, I kind of dozed off a little bit. Honey, I jumped up. Okay, now. So the enemy was trying to get me with, already hit that snooze button. Mistake number one. Then he started messing with my little system here. Okay, I was not feeling well. Okay, so now in my mind, I'm like, Lord, I don't feel well. Well, maybe I ain't got to get up at 5 today. You know, excuse myself because I ain't feeling good. So he didn't get me like that. Okay, now he kept working on me. So I got up. And like I said, I wasn't feeling good. I jumped up, heard that little knock. I got up. I put the tea kettle on so I can warm my water for my coffee. I got my daily bread book because, you know, I have to get the Lord up in my system in the morning, honey. Yes, I did. First of all, I say my prayers when I get out the bed. That's number one. But I like to read a little bit of the Lord's word. So I got this little daily bread book. And what it is every day of the month, they have a little passage for you to read. I don't know if y'all can see that. But so every day for each day it has a passage. So I like to get that in my life every day in the morning while I'm sitting down having coffee and breakfast. So okay, I got my coffee. It got me a little bit of something to eat because like I said, I wasn't really feeling well. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? No weapon formed against me, honey. I'm going to fight this one. So I sat there. I read my little daily bread. I drank my coffee. I ate my little bit of breakfast that I had. And while I was sitting there reading my daily bread, and I told y'all I was having, you know, me and my son fighting for time in the morning, okay? So I tell him, it's time to get up at 6:45. But I say, okay, the earliest I'll let you get up is 6:30 because Mama got to have her time. Well, honey, he came down the stairs. It was like 5:40 maybe like 5:40, 5:45. So he comes. I say, good morning, man. And he says, good morning. And he actually pulls the chair out because I'm sitting at the dining room table. That's where I have my coffee and my breakfast at, and I read my daily bread. He pulls the chair out across from me, sit down. So I said, well, how you sleep last night? Okay. He said, oh, I slept good. I said, oh, okay. All right. I said, well, you're up early again. He said, yeah. So then, so I, you know, went back to read my little daily bread. So then he started asking questions. He said, you know, what you reading? So I stopped reading and I, you know, told him it's called Daily Bread. I said it's in reference to the Bible, but it comes in this little booklet. And I said, you know, I was explaining to him, like I just explained to y'all about what the Daily Bread is. Okay, so so I explained that to him, and then okay, I went back to reading. So then he got up and I said, well, it was almost like 6. I said, well, man, since you up, why don't you go ahead and get your shower? And then that way, when 6 o'clock come, the bathroom will be open for me to go get in there. All right, so now I'm sitting here. So next thing I know, it's like 10 of 6. Something like that. And so I said, well, and so then my son came back in and I said, oh, you haven't gotten in the shower yet? He said, no. I said, well, do you think you're going to be out the shower in 10 minutes? I said, because in about 10 minutes, it's going to be 6 o'clock and I want to get in the shower. Now, I really wanted to stay on task this morning, especially because I wasn't feeling well and I was determined the enemy was not going to let me sit there waiting and, you know, just keep thinking about the fact that I wasn't feeling good. All right, so my son goes on ahead and he goes on to take his shower. Okay, meanwhile, I finished reading and dealing with my coffee and all that stuff. Then I did my little exercise because I did my tag yesterday. I told y'all I exercise twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and I always do it before I get my shower. So I did my little exercise in spite of my not feeling well. I did my little exercise because you know the show must go on. Okay, all right, and it's really in your mind. I found that to be so true. It's really in your mind. If you get a mindset, okay, then you won't let nothing stop you. So I went on and did my exercise. Okay. So then so what I say, okay, my son was in the shower. Okay, he was still in the shower. He was still in the bathroom after I finished doing my exercise. So then while my husband had came out, okay, now I'm like, Lord, I got a lot of company this time of morning. And I'm looking at, actually before, I'm sorry, y'all, let me backtrack because I left a little part out. Before my son actually went to go get in the shower, here come my husband out the door, out the bedroom. Now, it's not 6 o'clock yet now. It's still 5 something because it's not 6 o'clock. So here he come out the door. Got his little, he had put his little shorts on, come out the room. And I said, well, Lord, I sure got a whole lot of company at 5 something in the morning. I said, y'all must can't sleep when mama not in the bed. I said, because any other time, everybody be sleep around here. I said, but now mama up, everybody getting up before 5 something in the morning. Everybody want to be up. Now, my daughter wasn't up. She gets her beauty rest, okay? All right. But I said, Lord, so I'm having this conversation with them about, Lord, everybody up at 5 something in the morning. And, so my whole, how I try to get my little time to myself was totally interrupted. And I wasn't even mad about it, but it was just like funny. So I'm like, okay, so everybody up 5 something in the morning. So my son go on and get in the shower, okay. So I'm sitting there talking to my husband. All of a sudden, he got to go to the bathroom. Things starting to bubble up, TMI. But anyway, he got to do more than just the number one in the bathroom. So I'm like, oh, Lord. He's shaking, waiting for my son to come out. And I'm saying to myself now, my son going to get ready to come out. By the time he come out, it might be like maybe 6:05. No problem. But when my son come out, my husband got to go in there because he got his stomach hurt. He got to go do number 2. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, in case y'all don't know, mama got an issue with, first of all, now this might sound kind of funny, y'all, but I don't like hot seats, okay? What I mean by that is this, for example. If somebody's sitting in a chair, and say like if it ain't, nowhere else to sit, and then finally somebody get up and you say, oh, here go a seat. I can't sit right down as soon as that person get up. I don't know what it is, y'all, okay? Maybe, I have a few issues, but that's okay, honey. But I don't like no warm seat, okay? So I cannot sit down right away after somebody get up. Same with toilet seats. If you didn't sat on that seat and did your little number 2, and no, I got to wait. First of all, that seat got to cool off. That bathroom got to air out, okay? Because I can't stand the smell of other people's stuff. So so it's definitely, I'm gonna have to wait. So okay, so now my son's still in the shower. When he come out, my husband got to go in and do number 2, not just the number 1. So I'm like, Lord. It's like I already recognized that it was the devil trying to hold me up. Because by me not feeling good, honey, I could have easily went and got back in that bed, okay? So my husband in the bathroom, okay? So I had left something in the room, actually. I don't even know why I went in the room, but I went in the bedroom. My husband had the TV on, but the lights was out. And it wasn't light outside, yeah, so it was just kind of dark, still gloomy, dark in the room. Honey, I looked at that bed when I went in there to get something. I looked at that bed and I said, well, you know what? I could lay down for about an hour and then get up. That wouldn't even be a problem. Honey, that was the trick of the enemy. Because if I'd have got back in that bed, okay. But if everybody had stayed in the bed and let me have my little time and my routine, I would have been in the shower, okay? I wouldn't have never even been back in my bedroom to even have a thought about laying down. So the enemy tricked me, had me in the bedroom getting something because I was waiting, so I'm killing time, and I'm looking at this bed, and the room kind of cozy looking, and I'm like, Lord, honey, I got out that bedroom here. I got what I went to get, and I came out of that bedroom, okay? I said, I will not lay back down in that bed. So I came out, waited for my husband. So once he came out, okay, I'm waiting for things to air out. Well, when I went to go in the bathroom, grab my little stuff, go to the bathroom, my son in there again, Okay, he had already finished his shower. I said, Deshaun, I said, you finished? I mean, what you doing? Oh, I'm gonna be a few minutes. I said, oh my goodness. I said, you have got to be kidding me. So by this time, yeah, it's after 6 o'clock. Okay, but it's still early. Okay, in my opinion, after 6 is still early. Why is all these folks up? Okay. So I said, Lord. So now, okay, so the bathroom, the aired out, and I'm ready to go in now. My son in there, he doing number two. Here we go again. Hot seat, air, bathroom got the air out. So here go more time. Now, mind you, I told you I wasn't feeling good. I had already went in the room and saw how good that bed was looking. I'm like, oh, okay. Woosah. I was a woosah. Okay, so my son, I mean, he took a long time. I don't know what the world was going on with him. So finally, he came out. I said, did you spread and all that stuff? Because, you know, I got to make sure things is working so it could be in the process of airing out. So finally, that bathroom had got itself together. And I was able to go in there and do what I had to do. So I took my shower and everything, and I came back out. And I washed my hair and everything. Came out. Okay, I had my little shower thing around me. Sat down. Okay. So by this time, it's like after 6:30. I usually, by that time, I'm usually already done my shower, sitting out here. Probably done my hair, working on my makeup. And I always watch Joyce Myers. That's an evangelist that comes on TV. It's a spiritual 30-minute program. So I like to watch her in the morning. So, but I records it. I DVR it because in case I'm not out here watching it, I can still catch it. So I'm sitting out here. It's like 6:45 now by all this time. So I said, Lord, I didn't miss my little inspiration. I said, but no, I ain't missed it because, I missed it from the live. I can go to DVR and turn it on. So I turns it on from my DVR. So I'm sitting here, I'm watching that. Usually I'm in the middle of doing something and listening and watching, back and forth, makeup, hair, watching that. Yeah, and they say something, yeah, okay. Well, because I wasn't feeling good, once again, I'm sitting here, I'm watching it. I mean, I'm really starting to feel like, ugh. Okay, I'm feeling like, you know how when you pregnant and you had that morning sickness? That's the kind of sickness I was feeling, honey. Okay? And I've already had several dreams that I didn't had a baby. So, okay, the last time, let me tell y'all something. Okay, I had my first 3 kids. They grown, okay? When I started over and had my last 2 kids, before I got pregnant with my son, he was first, and then it was my daughter. My son turned 13. My daughter 11. I had a dream before I got pregnant with him. Now, I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I wasn't even trying to have any more children. Okay, my 3 was big. My youngest at that time was 10, 9 going on 10 or 10. That was my youngest at the time when I was with my husband, my late husband, because he's deceased now. I had a couple dreams that I had a baby, a little boy. I had a dream that we was getting in our van, and we didn't even have a van at the time, but I was getting in a van and a car seat and a baby. Well, anyway, I ended up getting pregnant, and mind you, I had no intentions on having any more kids. I was done. My youngest was 10. Okay, so I had dreams about that I was gonna have a baby, but they were dreams. Well, honey, I ended up getting pregnant. Okay, I had my son, then I ended up having my daughter. Okay, now here we go again. Okay, my youngest. Okay, when I started having dreams here lately, about having another baby, like, it's so real. Several different dreams. Okay. When I started having them dreams last year, I think it was, my daughter was 10. Here we go again with my youngest child being 10. And here I go again having dreams about babies. So, and I've had a lot of dreams that have came true. That's why I kind of believe in my dreams. So, I've been having dreams about babies for about a year now. Since my youngest, again, was 10. So, Naturally, when I got up this morning feeling a little sick, and then when I was sitting here watching my inspirational show, and I just started getting like bleh, real, even more nauseated. And I'm sitting here thinking, wow, is it a possibility that I could be pregnant? Now, mind you, my tubes got tied 11 years ago when I had my daughter, my last child. My tubes was tied before I even got off the table, okay? Actually, no, they weren't. They were supposed to get tied before I even got off the table, but they ended up getting tied the next day because they were booked. So I ended up getting them tied the next day before I left the hospital. So my tubes has been tied for 11 years. This past February made 11 years. But you know, you hear stories about people tubes that came untied and they didn't got pregnant and all that kind of stuff and all that stuff. So nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is 100%. Okay. My tubes didn't get clipped or burnt. They just got tied. So I'm sitting up here thinking it's been 11 years. They guarantee that you know for 5 years your tubal ligation is good, and I'm way over 5 years. So I'm really sitting here watching this inspirational show, thinking I might be pregnant. Okay. So I'm moving like extremely slow. Okay. I'm just sitting here with my bathrobe thing on, not doing anything. Okay, I ain't putting on no lotion. I ain't combing my hair. I ain't putting on no deodorant. I ain't putting on no drawers. I'm just sitting here. And so finally my son came out. He's waiting, you know, so he could leave to go to school. And he's standing at the door because my daughter comes and pick him up. Because him and my granddaughter go to the same school. My daughter don't live far from here. So he's standing at the door waiting for my daughter. He said, Dad, Ma, you sitting here, you don't have on anything. You know, I have my bathrobe on. He don't usually, by the time he'd leave, I'm usually dressed, got my hair done, and into doing my makeup. He said, Ma, you just sitting here, you don't have anything on. He said, what's going on with you? I said, I don't feel good, actually. I said, and then I started pulling out my gel so I could comb my hair. I said, well, at least let me comb my hair. I said, I'm actually not feeling good. Right now. I said, but I'm gonna get it together. I'm just moving a little slow. So he went on and left. So I'm telling you, I was moving awfully slow. That's why I posted my Instagram pictures late, and that's why I didn't get my first video up until after 11 o'clock this morning, because I was moving extremely slow because I was not feeling well. So when it was time for my daughter to go to school, I did her hair and everything. I still had my bathrobe on when I did my daughter's hair. The only thing I had done was my hair. I ain't have nothing, no lotion, no nothing. I had my hair done, had my bath thing still on. I did my daughter's hair when my husband left to go take her to the bus stop, and he was going out the door. And I said, he was playing around, making fun. Well, the color of the day is plum. That's what he did. He just playing around. So I started laughing and I said, boo, I do not feel good this morning. He said, well, baby, you got something to do today? I said, no. I said, when I finally get myself together, I'm going to fold these clothes up. He said, you can fold clothes later. Why don't you go on back in the room and lay down? For a little while. You don't have nothing to do today. No appointments. Them clothes can wait. Why don't you go ahead in the room and lay down? So I said, So he went on out the door, and I said, Lord, now that sounds good. Okay, but I cannot. I am on a mission. I have a goal. The devil is trying to get me. Honey, I sat right. I said, oh no. No. So I finally got it all together. And then finally, like I said, I was moving real slow. So as it stands right now, I'm feeling okay. The nausea went away. I guess the devil saw, once he realized that I was still going to get myself together like I usually do. I was still going to do my routine. I still was saying, okay, after I finish all this, I'm going to fold clothes. I'm not going. I guess he realized that he wasn't going to get me. Even though I was feeling sluggish, I was feeling tired, I was feeling sick, like, he saw that I was still determined. Okay? I wasn't budging. Okay, he left me alone. Okay. How about he got up out of Dodge? Okay. Stomach stopped hurting. Mama feeling good. I got it all together. Honey. Bam. Okay. No weapon. Okay. No weapon formed against us married now. Okay. Shall prosper. All right. That's what the word said. And the word is true. Okay. I stand on that. So he did not win that battle this morning, honey. And trust you me. He tried it. Okay. He tried it. Honey, he tried it here. But I told y'all, honey, I got some stuff for him, okay, in my toolbox. And honey, I whipped his behind, okay? He was trying to whip my behind, but I was whipping his behind, okay? And he lost that battle. And mama is up. She feeling good. She looking good. I'm getting ready to do what I'm supposed to do as a wife. I'm getting ready to fold some clothes up, okay? Get ready to figure out what's for dinner. Now, I'm running a little bit behind schedule, but that's okay. Mama not in the bed, okay? All right, okay. So, just know that whenever you're trying to do something that's going to be helpful to yourself and pleasing to the Lord, just know, honey, that those trials and those tests, I'll call them tests. The trials is the devil going to try you, honey. Okay? He going to send all kinds of stuff your way. Okay? And so just know, whenever you got a goal and you trying to set your mind straight to do something, just be aware, honey, that he going to be after you, honey. And yeah. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all, let y'all know, honey, the devil is busy, honey. But you can be busier than him, okay? And he will flee, okay? All right now. So, I'm going to get up off of here, y'all, okay? Because that was a long story that needed to be told. Because somebody else might be struggling, you know, trying to have a goal to do something, and the enemy is messing with them, okay? So just know, just always think in your mind, when you're trying to do something and everything is getting in your way, trying to, you know, stop you, just know that's the enemy and that it's a test, okay? He trying to see if he can get you to go left. But you just keep pulling and going right, honey, okay? And you will win that tug of war, okay? All right, y'all. So follow me on Instagram, y'all. Type in Eyes Married Now, and you'll get all Mama's Colors of the day. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, honey, hit subscribe, and you can get more of these stories about the devil, honey, okay? It's going to be many more, okay? Because he stays busy. At least I know up in my life he stay busy, okay? All right. So, with that being said, y'all have yourselves a happy Friday, okay? Enjoy your morning, honey, and don't let nobody upset your day, okay? And discourage you, okay, from meeting your goal. All right? Okay. Goodbye, y'all.